Ajimania to hospital.
You make you cry. It's got bien.
Famwati asefo no bini maye o ya wadaji ayenya mwati asefo no bini mdachi se onipa wa otene chasem biaka ya nini nyamite mwase tu omwe bia bwamine bwami womra mitiasio
Sawa bibi mami amamile ya mi ya omwa
Let me for crazy. Ajimani to hospital.
You make you cry. It's got behind me.
Kaya famwati asefo no bini maye o ya wadaji ayenya mwati asefo no bini mdachi se nipa wa otene chasem bia kaya nini nyami temwase tu omwe bia bwamine bwami womra mitiasio
Sawa bibi mami amamile ya la mia omwa. Mami umpansa
me for crazy.
Why should the system favor some people whilst others suffer? Why should the leaders enrich themselves whilst the people suffer and cause us to turn against each other? Africans, wise up. Mama Africa frowns to that and is calling for peace and unity.
All the way from Dhaka to Nairobi, peace has been our headliner in this time of liberation.
I ask you, why can't you exercise your right peacefully? Don't allow some political birthday influence you to fight one another for their interest. Life is precious, value it one night. Life is precious, value it one night. Mama Africa crying loud, crying loud for peace. Crying for peace. One love, one heart, one nation.
Why would you allow all this go down, children? Yeah. Let's not fight one another or share one's love. Yeah. Love one another, for we are one people, one nation, one law. Remember, Mama Africa is calling for peace.
Rise up, Africa, your time has come to stand together as one. Give thanks and praises to the Most High God, cause we are one people in this world.
Mama Africa crying loud for peace. One love, one heart, one nation.
Sons and daughters of His Majesty,
Crying loud for unity. One love, one heart, one people.
Ajima near to hospital.
Oh, you cried. It's got
Kaya for what I say for no bini maria o ya wadaji ayenya what I say for no bini mdacha se nipa wa otene chasem ya kaya nini nyamite mwase tu omwe pia kwa mine wa mi wamra mitiasio
so bibi mami amamile ya la mia o
me for crazy. To hospital. Oh, you make you cry. It's bien.
Famwati asefo no bini maye o ya wadaji ayenya mati asefo no bini mdachase onipa wa otene chasem biaka ya nini nyamite mwase tu omwe bia bwamene bwami womra mitiasio
Sawa bibi mami amamile
Ama when you are, let me for crazy. Mania to hospital. You make you cry. It's got piano.
From Yonya boy to me jina brani Yesi wafu baba ni nyakupo Nasunya mi bebo nipa Odife nipa so Nipe hiya mwao Onipe hiya mwao Yamwe nipa ora Otiasio Baby, who ya humitio? Nipe kaya kra papa ye bini baby akwa maniemu ama fofo bi ka butu afado ya nanso nyame asem try se my nyai papa ya dao papa bia ya ya ni nanu we come to my ni asifo dacho se onyame ma ubia sa kwanya ba ma Kaya famwati asefo no bini mawe o ya wadaji ayenya mwati asifo no bini mdachi asem wonipa wa otene chasem bia kaya nini nyamite mwasem tuwa mwepia kwa mine wa miwamra mti asio
Sawa bibi mami amamine
Ama when you wa na me for crazy. Near to hospital. Oh, you cried. It's got piano.
than free na from. You never fought to me in a brandy. Yes, see what you papa ni yanko. Nasuna mi bebo nipa or defend paso. Nipa yamwa o, nipa yamwa o. Yamwa nipa ora, otiaso. Nipa bi hu ya humitio. Nipa bi ni kaya kra. Papa ye bi nipa bi akwa maniemu. Ama fofo bi ka butu afado ya hu. Nanso nyame asem try se. Ma ye nyai papa ya da o. Papa bia ya ni nanu. We kwantu o mai ni asifo dacho. Se onyame ma ubia. Sakwenya bama Sakwenya bama wa Sikaya for mwati asefo no bini mawe o ya wadaji ayenya mwati asefo no bini mdachi asem onipa wa otene chasem biaka ya nini nyamite mwasem tu omwe bia kwa mine wa mi womra mti asiri
so bibi mami amamina
Ama when you are me for crazy. To hospital. You make you cry. It's got
Abusia yemo kwaba eba MCM TV eso. Jumadi ya to edin Sharp Talk. Sharp Talk ye jumadi bia ye de bro online o afie mu. Bibia wo bia na jumadi no ye say ye ba bedwendwen o my Ghana ho. Say o my Ghana kwase say yakosi sen. My Ghana send ye hu no ekoyi ma na say enkoyi ma. Yo eye amanyuku bebre wono agina sisi say yen to aba mo no meto my Ghana so say be ya omunsu bitimi ama my Ghana atupon na yebisa say NDC NPP CPP say anoman yo management so on say on do my Ghana ekodanima NDC for the manifesto aba NPP the omo the aba CPP so ho na enne no ye ba be bobu nsam ho kaka na yebisa say so manifesto no ko me the brain e di no mbedi so anaso mo kan sa kwa se ento abama wo na no mpanyimfo akukuda ewo me nchen a ye no mo e ba betwetwe enkomo ewo MCM TV eso jumadi se na bi kan kan ya to di Sharp Talk na midin ene Kingsley Owusu Brobe na ohwe me nsa bonkumi so a me wo eye Dr. Kwame Eji oye economist oye oka NDC communication team no afi so no ba me serifa so a me wo Peter Entry Bosiako ono so engineer na ono so ka NPP communication team na on afi oko me serifa so one mo so na no Mr. Alfred Freddy ono so ewo NDC UK and Ireland and NDC for youth organizer and so and no now before them no mama wama ya kwenya kakami na yen hadi sisi a yeba yedidi wonyina ebebro sisi a.
It is a fact of our lives that not many people, all political parties for that matter in our country, appreciate the significance of a manifesto in a democracy. Some see it simply as a list of promises to attract votes, and not much thought or intention is given to their fulfillment. To others, it is an opportunity to engage in some light-hearted tomfoolery. For my part, I fully understand the consequence of putting your signature to a contract. The NDC did not believe in the National Health Insurance Scheme. They demonstrated the level of disbelief by walking out of Parliament when the NHIS bill came to Parliament and it was passed without their input and came to operation in 2004. Proof that they did not believe in it and certainly did not understand it came in 2008 when the NDC campaigned on a harebrained idea to change the NHIS to a one-time premium paying scheme. Is it any wonder that the NHIS has been in so much trouble since 2009 under the government of the NDC? Or let's take free SHS. The NDC made it volubly clear that they did not believe in it. They did not like the idea, and they rubbished it at every opportunity. It is not surprising, therefore, that they've been having such a hard time trying to run their watered-down version of free SHS. I've heard the President of the Republic make the breathtaking claim that the economy is not in crisis. And he went further to suggest that those who say the economy is in crisis have bad eyesight. The President says that those who say our economy is in crisis are unpatriotic. Let me state clearly and without any equivocation that John Dramani Mahama cannot teach me any lessons in patriotism. I want a Ghana that has equal opportunities for all its citizens and provides quality, accessible education to ensure a skilled workforce that can compete in the globalized economy. When we talk about restoring allowances for teacher trainees, for example, it is not because it is a vote-catching strategy. It is an integral part of restoring dignity to the teaching profession. I want a Ghana where our young people can feel and be confident of a vibrant future. I want a Ghana where hard work pays and competence rewarded. I want our farmers, fisherfolk, traders, teachers, drivers, mechanics, students, nurses, carpenters, artisans, professionals, industrialists, hairdressers and tailors, and everybody trying to earn a living to feel their efforts are appreciated and they're able to prosper in their chosen fields. I want a Ghana where honest labor is remunerated with honest returns. I want a Ghana which has a vigorous social welfare system that protects the vulnerable and the disadvantaged. I want a Ghana which is a leader in technological innovation and scientific research in the region, on the continent, and in the world. I want a Ghana where we appreciate the importance of the environment, and we acknowledge that we are custodians of the forests, the rivers, the lands, and the animals for generations yet unborn. I want a Ghana where the cleaning of surroundings is not limited to a monthly activity, but is what we do regularly as part of daily activities. I want a Ghana where every citizen has access to potable water. I want a Ghana where the rule of law is the ultimate and equal sanction for all citizens. I want a Ghana where political activity is conducted with civility and honor, and no one thinks of rigging an election as an option. I want a Ghana whose public discourse is directed at resolving the urgent needs of the people, and not one based on a constant diet of ceaseless propaganda, deliberate misrepresentations, and outright lies. I want a Ghana where government is accountable to the electorate, not with artist impressions of projects and green books, but with cold facts and figures. That is how public officials treat citizens with respect. I want a Ghana where we do not have a political cycle of 3.5 years of suffering and 3 to 4 months of concerted effort to buy off the memory of pain. I want a Ghana where the innate good humor and well-known of the people of Ghana and might not be hearing their cries because he has sadly insulated himself from the reality on the ground. He has probably not met young Godwin. He did what every child is urged to do. He went to school. He studied hard. He got good grades. He chose to go to the School of Hygiene, and he finished 3 years ago. He is still sitting at home. He hasn't got a job. No one who has been through the School of Hygiene for the past 4 years has been placed in our health system. I have met many of them and thousands more like him. Young, vibrant Ghanaians who want to work but cannot find jobs because President Mahama has run our economy into the ground. If you looked a little closer, you would see the number of businesses that have collapsed as a result of the ruinous years of Dumso. I have met the hairdressers, the vulcanizers,
It must be placed on record, however, that averagely this economy has grown in higher quantum in the last 8 years than it did in the 8 years between 2001 and 2008. The growth has also been associated with job creation opportunities, such as over 400,000 jobs created through our investment in public works, and several other thousands of jobs created through the revival of defunct factories and the establishment of new ones. And I must add that there are even better job opportunities coming up over the next 4 years. Our government has been candid and transparent with the people of Ghana. We've applied the most potent disinfectant in fighting corruption, which is exposure, sunlight, that is the sunlight policy, to expose corruption. Unlike previous governments, we have not declared that we will not expose corruption and bring down our government. We will expose corruption wherever we find it. And we've also investigated, and where necessary, we have commenced prosecution of persons who have indulged in corruption. This record is even made clearer if you analyze Ghana's course on the Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index. This is the most credible corruption perception index in the world. Here again, our record is better than any other year between 2001 and 2008. We will make corruption continue to be a high-risk activity. We will diligently continue implementation of the National Anti-Corruption Action Plan while applying ICT to remove as much human discretion in public financial management. We will work to introduce electronic payments for public goods and services. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ensured peace and stability for our people and for our businesses to thrive. We are on course to bringing inflation down to single digits by next year. Our own projections and those from international financial institutions show that Ghana's economy is going to grow above 8% next year. It must be placed on record, however, that averagely this economy has grown in higher quantum in the last 8 years than it did in the 8 years between 2001 and 2008. The growth has also been associated with job creation opportunities, such as over 400,000 jobs created through our investment in public works, and several other thousands of jobs created through the revival of defunct factories and the establishment of new ones. And I must add that there are even better job opportunities coming up over the next 4 years. Our government has been candid and transparent with the people of Ghana. We've applied the most potent disinfectant in fighting corruption, which is exposure, sunlight, that is the sunlight policy, to expose corruption. Unlike previous governments, we have not declared that we will not expose corruption and bring down our government. We will expose corruption wherever we find it. And we've also investigated, and where necessary, we have commenced prosecution of persons who have indulged in corruption. This record is even made clearer if you analyze Ghana's course on the Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index. This is the most credible corruption perception index in the world. Here again, our record is better than any other year between 2001 and 2008. We will make corruption continue to be a high-risk activity. We will diligently continue implementation of the National Anti-Corruption Action Plan while applying ICT to remove as much human discretion in public financial management. We will work to introduce electronic payments for public goods and services. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ensured peace and stability for our people and for our businesses to thrive.
Mu and this Moya and take one in class. The entire own person in class will say, almost say, and yet on mine, but Pia Janimaka said, people first. That is number one. Pia Wagana. Let's just say, am I buy, and this is buy. Pia or Yabiano, or Yama, mine, and or Yama, Pia. And I'm saying, Pia, Faso. I share their party in the end. Almost say people first.
I think that tree, no better to blend the tree with the brothel in an what to me as pursue ye gaka.
And say people first, no chess. It is people who have to start first. We look at the people and say, this party is for the people of Ghana. And this party has come to transform the lives of the people. And you first share north, south, east, and west. The manifesto no a patch said, yen drunk and cry, and I ain't drunk Kumasi, and I ain't cassette. And this members no, and Moya there, party member born. But the party has come to help you, to rescue you, to make your life better. Until they did kind party said, people are the supreme beneficiaries of this political party.
I don't know how manifest to the kind of.
I don't know that kind.
Okay.
It will be our organ. Will transform the lives of the people of Ghana. It is not only for you being the president in Accra or Kumasi everywhere. Everybody's life is being transformed. If you look at the roads,
I say that it's being transformed.
The people's
and
lives,
are you about to transform it?
People's lives are being transformed already.
Okay.
Because, for example, how is lives being transformed? Adenta, for example, do not have water. But for the past 4 years now, Adenta can now boast of water, drinking potable water. If you go to Chebi, as I'm speaking now, the people of Chebi in the eastern region, they did not have any single pipe bomb water to drink for the past, 2001 to 2008. People were crying. The water was bad, the road was bad in Chebi, the eastern region. But this guy, John Mahama, has been able to transform the lives of the people in Chebi. Don't also end there. You go to the north of the country, and people's lives are being transformed. Schools are being built all over the country. This is how pregnant women are being helped to be able to deliver. So, gone were the days, 2001, 2008, what to be sure said. A pregnant woman, she's pregnant. Our person, deliver. And she had to be carried on bicycle. Today, John Mahama has brought cheap compounds to all the various communities, rural communities are organized here. Said, Oba, Afra, Unyema, Uchumi, and Anti-Accra, called chips compound. Na, Dr. Ashok. Nunu, Fasosu, and Ma, the Ghanaian, the ordinary Ghanaian. Should acquire the roads that this guy has been able to build under John Mahama. The farmers in the rural communities now can even boast and say that yes, they can be able to carry crops from the farms to the community centers, to the market centers. And this is how farmers' lives are being transformed. Fishermen, they bring us fish to eat. Without the fishermen, we cannot be able to have fish on our plates. 2001, 2008, these Ghanaians were complaining of lifeboat motors. Today, we have been able to bring these people's lives into real focus. So this is how people's lives are being transformed. Dunso, for example, Ghana has had Dunso.
Yes.
Kufuor said, "Oh, you'll manage it." Presidents have come and gone, they manage it.
With this Dunso thing, do you
Yes.
see it says, President Mahama year free or cry, say Dunso in the Obium cry.
What can I say? Say, how to make up, all of Ghana. What to me say? Can you actually solve the whole.
Don't you think, sir?
But Piani Grants is here. There's no doom so. Mahama has been able to really fix the power situations in Ghana.
Is it not because of the election?
No. Mina Brema. Ufa the whole of January,
Yes.
even before January.
Okay.
So we said there's steady progress. Kania Doomson, it's a thing of the past. This government has been able to turn the lives of people around, to make the lives of people better. Oh, I am telling you, in the area of electricity, in the area of water, in the area of housing. Just here, look at Saglemen Estates in some parts of Greater Accra. 2,000 households have been constructed for the ordinary Ghanaian, people who do not have anywhere to put their heads. So even roads of transport, we can cry. Common parliamentarian, Uti Accra, to be far plane, direct to Kumasi. Now, Utu Kumasi, airport, very beautiful airport. You just open your mouth and say, this is transformed. This is transformed. And even in your in the area of Kumasi, there's a compound there for you to go. There's a chips compound there for you to go. And this, John Mahama has been able to construct these amenities that were non-existent in 2000, between 2001 and 2008. And this is a people first. That is the priority of this government. And that is what John Mahama and the NDC government has come to do. And that is what the people of Ghana are saying, John Mahama, you have done well for us. We want you to continue the good work you have done in health, in education, in the area of housing, in the area of transport, in the area of food, cost production. First, before Babasu.
Okay,
not Ghana City, let you say.
Okay.
But
to say Ghana City,
okay. And that is for the benefit of Ghana.
All right, Dr. Kwame Eji, and I was saying Ghana, was Ghana City, and I make I say I MCM TV. Jumedian a sharp talk. Yeah, they brought live every United Kingdom. Yeah, Ohima Krum, and they brought now. No, Peter and Chibosia, NPP UK and Ireland. One of the communication team or come members will be not P. But your NPP, my manifesto, no, send the news of the team, but
I have a case of one. Right, yeah. It has a manifesto. A year. Party out of so bad by moon. Na Oba, when this were the home, and name our obey. Na Wama Timamu, Fono Omo at all. And also Pahua. Nipa Omo ye Omo Juma, a ye ankre a Juma. A quan bena ebe boa womu ama Omo Jumano, Akoso. Na a fee. And near ma a year a binary cassette away ye Emma individuals. Near my own to me any yama woman with your mom. That is the essence of manifesto. But it is becoming like every 4 years, political parties are asked to produce manifesto. Whether what they are saying makes sense, whether they can do it or not, they just write anything and call it manifesto. It be an NDC for a country. In fact, I wish a Ghana Nibia Benya Bre now watch NDC for manifesto. There is no solution that Ghanaians can depend on in the whole of the booklet now. My friends manifesto. You see, if you compare what they have written now to what they produced 4 years ago and that of 8 years ago, and look at the promises they made, none of them has been fulfilled. And for that matter, if you turn around and recycle the same thing,
are you talking about NDC manifesto or NPP manifesto? Because you ever see a NPP, the manifesto in you.
Yes. I need to establish the case for me to be able to present what we have. That's what I say. They have been in power for 8 years. They have squandered almost any amount of money that was given to them. Now, 4 years in your mama better say. You must say, Nema or my show manifesto me. A day pan homa on my ye. It says it just a Ghana for so. Now yet to Abama Omupio. There is nothing in it. A woman. Omu and common to be yet within the past 4 years. There's nothing in it. Near or it doesn't commotion a year so or my best. So here National Health Insurance. The number of people that are on the National Health Insurance is more than 12 million. Yet the active members on the National Health Insurance is less than 7 million. And we are talking about 25 million people. And we have active people. Nipa afibia omutimi 70 Ghana cedis as I say no. Now omutimi active 1 year no. Ukosha is less than 7 million out of the above 12 million. So where are we going? Now, President Kufuor answer na office no. Our Kufuor National Insurance by. So oba wonim na okowa. They say a man bi ko wa yes better hospital wa wonye sika ntwa. President Kufuor say okay. Moko wa enam say abofra na kan ho nti wa wo oni abofra no monko fie free. So na wakọ na wo. And also pa ho a emofra nketwa omo school age no. Omo ko school amoko hospital e free. Sa me no ka say ni na ye free. So I say
you want a year free.
Don't Mahama ni NDC. It's not working anymore. So I say
I said and dog come as see a year.
That is what I'm telling you say. The name is there. The percentage of people is there. But are we looking at the number of people who are active on the national insurance, or we want more people to have that national insurance?
So meaning say, what was say a year Juma, name of the kind of people are here or moving access to it in the
That is exactly what I'm talking. I know that you say I didn't able because time and President Kufuor time and more than 8.5 people were on. Now you're starting now about 4 years. 8 years after, we are about 12 million, and yet 7 million people are active on it. I didn't know. So I said, say, me know to me. I did a friend of Coco. President Kufuor Transan was okay. I did be a say Coco, a friend of Kati. I can't say Coco, no.
You
hold on.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to tell you, say, John
yes,
no, they have destroyed things so badly, say. They have destroyed things so badly, say. Say, you job almost signed another 4 years. Ghana, and Sha, Nipa, oh, ba. When I'm saying I'm watching to overturn man, not a register. Because we watch it. Now, if you look at the manifesto of NPP, it is a solution-focused manifesto. Now, here can I say, since you have no say, 45% of unemployed people in Ghana, 45%. President Kufuor time, now you're 22. It means from your Bishop, now you're 48. It means about 22. Under 8 years. Since you have no say, I go through 45, unemployed. Graduate, almost school, almost teachers are yet training almost about 160,000 people. Almost and almost school, almost so I say, so unemployment, no, across. President Kufuor Transan National Youth Employment Program. They have employed among 4. You introduce programs every national insurance. Now a new so I say. What economy now, President Kufuor running and I don't have President Kufuor so they now on Yasaka Masam. There were DPI friends said, so we Abaya, you create enabling environment for businesses to flourish. So make the Kofa fee amanone eba. Na se business obia was called the bottom. Now meet me turn 1 month. I will need 10 people to help me sell it. So economy needs say ya. Now me Kofa the same and yamane bar. Instead of I employ 10 people, no, it's going to take 3 months for me to sell them. So I will need 5 people. 5 people now can so that is how the unemployment has been created under NDC. Now, Nana Kufuor say, so we share John Mahama Momoima, or mobile in film working. there has not been any single interventional policy and what may introduce you. Unlike President Kufuor, 8 years now, the National Health Insurance, the Metro Mass Transport, Youth Employment Fund. Now, you can name them. You must say, is there any single interventional policy and what may introduce you? Yet, NDC, under John Mahama and Atanals, Papa na John Mahama, the amount of money they have borrowed within the past 8 years, who can, since they are independence, Kwame Nkrumah, it is more than the amount they have borrowed in 8 years. So, what have they done to show for the money that they have borrowed? That's trouble.
Okay, MCM TV. And Ubusu Awoshe na you transmit live every United Kingdom near the bro show no the dean Jumedi any dean at the Shark Talk na you dream on my Ghana on send your my Ghana be to Pong Afa Akwakosie na you dream manifesto home NDC NPP CPP one more when you say omudi enim ama sebra so as say aka nefua kakra bi na ye kwa akoto aba na yekwa wan ana yekoto abanama a day ade no mo country intima me ni age say e begina so dia to aba ade ama mo me wo Alfred Freddy e wa hanum NDC Youth Organizer UK Freddy akwaba manifesto no e ko say
William am kasa mi cho manifesto na NDC ye launch here ye launching in such a way say targeting even the unborn children all the way to your death.
The unborn children.
Look,
the young will cry.
That's right. Or have access to the manifesto.
That's right.
I didn't hear because still, Menoka say various hospitals are easy. Look at the regional hospital. Look at the rich hospital. In Tiapalana, what Daddy Mammy you provided that facility now, man, year or better than a So I just said, and this manifesto now a lunch here. In fact, it talks about the IU, any day, also, Mammy, you are almost 10 minutes. The manifesto, 192 pages. What do you explain about Grandlobia? And this year, 2.5 million youth, and as a member, access to education from all the way from the basic to the tertiary. Every years university back of Gra, Sabi canopy grammar movie as well. I'm young trans here.
2000
from 2001 all the way to 2009. Canopy crown for tertiary or mercy. Community day school, Omuntimin Bob, Bakunche said, yes, see more Wale, and I see more Prosa, and I see more Chebi. So I say, and this year by your commander sugar factory. I employ Ghanaians. Share Kumasi shoe factory. I employ Ghanaians. When you say Kumasi shoe factory, I know they providing boots at the military for Nadia. Share a cement factory, you see, pay. Share various chip compounds across the country. Regional hospitals, share rate. The apostle always say we are Kumasi. Aside that, in Grand, share aviation center. We share Kutoka International Airport, meaning that Peter Ghana, the last is you scan your passport. So I just say, President Kufuor said even within Kutoka Terminal 3, or just at the other side of it, you see also Tamale International Airport, whole airport also, one airstrip also. So I just say, and this year say yes, I international because Kumasi the first not plane 6 o'clock next. For me, go school Kumasi to minimum power. But and then play to me so even an adult 10. That is Siciano President Dana President to be an No. President Dana President to Crampo a beer airport in Anon. Of Lagos in a bio. You two play few Kumasi called Lagos, Kapuja, Abuja, Kumasi from your Kumasi Bakacho. Aside that, young education sector, 123 schools. And then this academic year, 42 schools of them, 42 schools are about accommodating this 2016-2017 academic year.
So, must see
123.
Within
yes.
8 years, yeah.
Yes. Now, I'm just 123 and move 42. Access 2016-2017 academic year for many Abeko school, a Bua Pam, a Bua Abeti Fix area, and Hong Kong. look at the road sector. Fufu Solar Road, share Nkoko bypass, share a circle aye, share a Kaswa interchange aye. In fact, Kaswa interchange in the Krampunu, Yayama MPP candidate to work Kaswa Kratimidi, is interchange there, and the kind of poster also known as lobby ma development back Kaswa. But the president look on also a MPP so move. So I say, I know youth, Melbourne, yeah, NDC, or no business, the intervention many youth entrepreneurship support. We need to divide the whole African continent. President Mahama pe. Then on we. Omuma Melbourne, Amu pe, Amu ye jumane. Ye mo kakra. Detri. No mo ja chase. Na mami ka samuncho. You started with 1,223. And you extending the core 11,000. You see, you about 2017. You expanding it to 400,000 youth. I am no more contradictory. Yes, almost contradictory. Almost say youth employment. Youth employment. Different. And a youth entrepreneurship support. Initiative by President Mahama Diaba. Say and now we now person set up Photoshop, and as person set up a video, and as if you person set up a human kitty now. You go there, President in the board get three. No assurance here. And then look at this market too. Say what targeting 400,000 youth within Ghana. Now just look at the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. Do you know how many millionaires you've created for your economy? So I just say, do you know how many people who come up to be the great men and great women just because who set you up to give that person 1,000 Ghana cedi? Now me remember, and so on. You introduce you vocational, technical and vocational training. In fact, in Tibet, that Tibet is purely technical. First, that grammar, why lawyer, why pharmacist, why say. But in your no plumber, the electrician, the chef, or carpenter, also, or betting you establish a big one in our economy. 18 years introduce vocational, technical and vocational studies. Tibet, 10% of it, 10% of 123 schools now is just allocated to Tibet. Now, aside that to crowns or crown, yes, see Tibet schools and Kasa across the whole country. Now, Yamin Chadi, near Kasami constituency, Adan, oh, Greater Accra, only choose here. Modern technical schools are here. Yes, Ukasa purely technical one. Yes, we are making sure say establishing purely that Tibet, a training plumbers, electricians, all of those are in here. Already said, most of these polytechnics have been converted to the university. Chloe went to me both degree in engineering. But Ghana, I do a diploma. A good diploma. It is how we invest in the technical education. Do you know how many people you are employing? Do you know how many business block you are empowering? Not only that in school cry. Oh, catch us say Jumano, say Jumano, say yes, see classroom blogger, teacher, or better way. Say yes, see hospital now, nurse, name for November. Yes, see factories now, you see what really gone, or air marketing, or better name for November. Fast factories now, president is in the Commander Sugar Factory now, yes. Say your body, Commander Sugar Factory now. A young for pet, yeah, import to sugar bill. Yeah, as compared to
na from Yonya boy to me jina brani Yesi wafu baba ni nyankupo Na sunya mi bebo nipa Odife nipa so Nipe hiya mwao Onipe hiya mwao Yamwa nipa ora Otiasu Baby, who ya humitio? Ni baby ni kaya kra. Papa ya ni baby akwa maniemu. Ama fufobi kabutu afado ya. Nanso nyame asem try ya se. Maye nyai papa ya dao. Fabia, Yayanino, welcome to my Nancy for that. So, Yamima, Kaya from what I say for no bini mawe yo ya wadaji ayenya mati asifo no bini mdachi asem onipa uwa otene chasem ya kaya nini nyamite mwasem tuwa mwepia wamine wami wamra miti asio
Sawa bibi mami amamine ya omwa
Ama when you are, let me for crazy.
Okay, Abusha, your mama akwa babim na only be chain say yen machines no aja yen fidi aye yin to na am say the to be ka e ba kaka ba be chain mami ka say ahaye MCM TV jumadi ni din ade sharp talk na me wo NDC aye Dr. Kwame Ejeyi or economist or Hanam na me wo Peter Ntwi bosi akono so free NPP. I'm also an engineer and I'm from NPP UK, our communication team now. Now, for me, Freddie. Fred Freddie. Honestly, NDC communication team no count, but only NDC Youth Organizer UK. And and no, now you're drinking on my Ghana. Now, Freddie Casas, before then, no. But show me a telephone who said, and your papa, you be sent to say, if you ever got NDC for you, and NPP back on. I'm saying, now the SO back on me, I'm a county. What a betray, say, Yamipa Billis, no. Next week, you know, you been not setting in and so. Now, young call Dr. Ho. Fred, come here, Dr. Ho answer.
Oh, I think after Fred, let me.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay, Fred, what if Fred conclude a quick one? Now, I conclude a quick one. Bear 1 minute.
Me that's it. We share the NDC, President John Dramani Mahama. In fact, it shows clearly, say, your future. In terms of the economy, Mamina quick, in terms of the economy, yeah? MPP, that deficit overspending, 15%, the highest in the history of our country. Growth, when I know, say internally, Ghana internally, since I President Mahama internally, it means generating $1 billion. MPP terminate just 200 million.
Okay.
But more overspending. So I say, and then the deficit is around 6%. And course, although say your election year, so I say, it is this infrastructure now here building. This kind of development, of course, water, for instance, you're picking at 56%, and then 47%. We are targeting a universal water supply in the next government year, by NDC government year. Yeah, but it was all share economy.
Yeah, Ghana for one.
Yeah, Ghana the okay. I mean, it's quite clear. But everywhere you go, every campaign the president go, it's all about twaso. Because I don't know how somebody who campaign 1 month, travel for another 2 weeks, campaign 1 month, Ghanaians will see him as a serious candidate. Because President Mahama has been consistent.
Why they travel for?
Oh, no, Kufado keep on traveling for 1 month.
To where?
I mean, I don't know. UK, Germany.
So,
everywhere.
I
So, is that we look and say, Waba? It is our yes, it is yes, our candidate. Even grow when we need election or 6 months, no better now 1 week, 6 months or better. Ghanaians are beginning to know, sir. Ghanaians are beginning to know, sir. Nana Akufo-Addo is not that a serious candidate to vote for because he can't even be at home and do the job.
Okay.
By the end of the day, no. The cost of Ghana ni na no. Mabunu maame mpanyufo yen nuanu mu nyina no agent him say the president ni here no. Obo no money. Now in fact, idea NDC here the no. Then people dey assertion manifesto mu. Jamestown landing site say yeah. Takra dey habo expanded. Urban card, I have boy your mammy penny phone. Ordered that also Simasa the same thing.
Okay.
Wi-Fi, yeah, can was it. It's already in existence.
Wi-Fi no order that.
It's already in existence. It's a community day school now, President Mahama building Wi-Fi. It is all because almost had the Wi-Fi, Babioma. You don't know what they are talking about.
But your schools are what was saying the Wi-Fi you won't say Ghana.
Look at most of all the community day schools are President Mahama Commission. There's Wi-Fi. Uko K University or Uko almost all the university, all the polytechnics are there. And some of the already established secondary schools, Pukuwari, Was, Numini, Prempe Numino, those big ones. I tell you, me say Upa will be a war on the friend no because we've installed fiber optic cables at the eastern corridor and the western corridor. Now we are also on the central corridor. So I say, in fact, most of whatever MPP thought of, it's already in existence. Who can say, or proper bonum, they will shall be a Gamayeda.
Okay, Mamma, Peter, so
you see, I mean, what NDC is very good in, and as I've been saying all the time, is that NPP has become a source of their vision and one more idea and more my dream and more motivation. Idea NPP is a baby. Either some baker say almost every year, and I say almost year. Meanwhile, those things don't exist. There is no university in Ghana almost free Wi-Fi. I can bet you for this. There is no. You can call any of the students, call any of the lecturers. So look, you can listen to him and listen to the lies from his own teeth sitting down here. The thing is, it's not there. Now, if you look at SAR 42 community schools on Somasi, according to Sentepe, the Minister of Finance, reading the budget for 2016, he says that out of the 200 schools that they said they will build, they have built 9. So, according to Wire, Sentepe,
Finance
Minister
in 2015. We are talking of November 2016. We are referring to 2015.
We are talking about
come on.
3 years. No. So you admit that he said that, isn't it?
No, they can never even said that. So how can you refer 2015
He read it on the national television for everybody to hear it. Now, if you look at Sahara 123 schools also, why have they built those schools?
Are you sleeping?
No. Can you keep quiet for me, please?
Just tell you.
Keep quiet.
The farmer can tell you. I mean, you just go around the whole of Ghana one by one. That's exactly what Akufo-Addo, Akufo-Addo traveled from the western
teachers who have come
Akufo-Addo traveled on the road. When Akufo-Addo was sleeping, he didn't see that the road has been
we are not here to insult any candidate. If you go in that time, you know I can do better than you. Don't go there. Don't interject me. Let me make my point. The point I'm trying to make. The point I'm making
now, maybe some few minutes be said. Yamba back to Doctor or Mesa Doc.
Yes.
Yamba back to. I'm somebody first to work and wasn't Yamba back to East electoral commissioner.
Right.
East with one more year or more years or more percent on Mujina. Am I to Abamo was president or Ghana? So, you have disqualified one woman to represent the Agofag and Wapai, Dr. Papa's Indio, and former president's wife. Nana going to watch my Rollins. A Camilla I say a year. But what do you think for your own opinion and as a perception, how do you see it? From that angle, say electoral commissioner, where if you see go for no, it was you know.
When everyone that's it. That's a pass what we say. I mean, the power say, Oba, Abedina, Akunjwa Wesu, actually a one power, most of the time, though, Ghanaians do not, especially Ghanaian men, we do not respect the power and authority of women. And I'm so happy, said, that the Electoral Commissioner, Mrs. Charlotte said, has come strongly to tell us where we've been making mistakes. Because young elections, yes, that's here. MPP say, I say, or ban the Bectumia side way, I didn't want fat side way, Bema Papi. But a net, you say, or my biano, you see, let's build strong institutions. Now, Sa Assembly, and the whole of Ghana. Ding.
So you see, it's electoral commission and the Juma say no and to compare to Dr. Farijan now, how do you see it?
I think this lady is for transparency, is for accountability, and she's not for any political party.
Do you see?
Because all I know, every people can say, where were your NDC electoral commissioner? Now, that is not how to build.
Way better of change, Dr. Farijan.
I think this woman has started on a very good plate.
But do you see,
yes.
Someone to say you better
past governments, there was an NPP minister. There was an NPP minister who went to sign an agreement. What signing agreement? No, was he meant to be Papa said, thank you very much.
The German language.
Say German Casa, German Casa, and Timmy a whole nation. You said to represent a whole nation. Who was Sanisa a contract fully on behalf of a nation? And if you are not eligible to stand as a president of Ghana, this particular this particular woman has come to make us believe, say, things were being done wrong. People who should not have been elected to be ministers or parliamentarians or presidents were elected. And so she has come to pull the plug. And so I very much support what the woman has come
to. So meaning the woman, Mrs. Charlotte is better than Dr. Farijan.
I think she has started very well.
That's very good. Remember, maybe I saw Alfred. Alfred, how do you see Charlotte say?
Oh, I think she's trying to do one of the best jobs in our country. But don't forget that we actually came from a very interesting. She actually took the EC from interesting place. Looking at the fact that MPP at the airport party, at the electoral commission party, Boga, and also this kind of we need new voters register. You see the pressure MPP is trying to throw on the lady, but she has been able to comport herself properly. Not only here, with all the commissioners on board. I mean, to be honest with you, do you know that we have at least 5 women there, though?
Where?
The second commissioner, at least 4 women. So you could imagine that majority of them are women. So obviously, they will make sure that things are done in the right way. I'm not saying the men don't are in the right way, but in terms of this disqualifications, you see, you pick up the forms. Yeah. There's a booklet of how to fill the forms. You're also given the register. Right? And you see, when they pick up the booklet of how to fill the forms, what they forget to do is, but the terms and conditions of how somebody can be disqualified, they did not particularly look at that. So even signatures could be a problem. Numbers.
How do you know, say, Peter,
thank you. When you say have the funds from the electoral commission, the mere fact is that they say deadline on 29th and 30th doesn't necessarily mean that Wafa forms don't come there again all the way to 29th and 30th. No, you can pick up, go there. I remember in the NEC in Ashanti region, that's what we normally do. You pick up the forms, You come to your various constituency in the region to fill up. They go to the electoral commission. Oh, I any year. Have you made any mistake? I have mistake or Hana. They correct them. They come back. They look at this. Don't forget, I said before you submit even your various forms, you need to do a tax return. You need to bring so many things you need to be accountable for. I think two of the candidates was disqualified based on that. But people think say, oh, we disqualify this political party, chaos, but at the end of the day, don't forget, says elections, oh, signature the down. Now we go through this election, there's a problem. The MPP or any party that takes the electoral commission to court can go back all the way to that individual signature to say, you've even approved somebody that you should have been what? Disqualified. And she's doing the right thing. And in fact, which Papa Kwasin Duma, you see, I don't know. When they were filling the form, this man was in Central Region campaigning, not only on what he can do, but he was looking for Dr. C or Professor Mills. Focus on your campaign. He didn't focus. And if you look at,
but Professor Mills,
ask yourself,
Professor Mills is not a president.
Thank you.
Not a Ghana president.
That's fine. You see, an electoral commission so I disqualify we. After now, who come around and say, oh, you spent so much, one mistake here, then one mistake here, then. But the point is, then they say, if you want to lead our country or Ghana, the economy, the way you manage the tolerance, the tolerance that you tolerate one another is very crucial. And don't forget that we have a huge market, the ECOWAS trade market. We have the EPA coming in for West Africa. You have the European Union, you have the Brexit, you have the American election going different way. The point, and then they say, the trade market is very, very competitive. So agreement and deals and contracts will be signed. And if you want to lead the country, you need to be careful, you need to be crucial, you need to know your facts, you need to know what you are signing for. Okay. It is a case already on my Ghana, so not just mere forms. 412 districts, that's all around the 216. It's just imagine 400 and something. So if you can't collect that signatures, make sure you are submitting the right thing at the right time. Then please, you are not credible to lead our country for Ghana.
But here, Dr. Papa Kwasindiuma, what the pictures we are show say, even Grand East, you know, why mistake, whereby what you are mistake. I was saying you did the right, your friends.
When him said the electoral commission, you should have even charged PPP content. You brought the case to court. I'm not a lawyer, but you brought the case to court. But when you were submitting your forms, you put a check in your forms and give it to the electoral commission. After I saw G, after what's about one thing said from a book, mom, and a check in issue. You see, if you want to be a political party,
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the receipt. The electoral commission, the man, but Dr. Papa said you after paying money, no, they are 50,000. Yeah. But all the parliamentary, you know, so 170 million or so. And I'm you know, instead of so very 170 million or 1,700.
You see, the point in the say, you want to lead the country for Ghana. You're not in there to tell the electoral commission you are right or you are wrong. Yes, if PPP wants to go to court and prove the electoral commission you are right and wrong, don't forget that serious political parties. Now, in fact, if you look at the NDC strength, if you look at the MPP strength, and you go to the electoral commission with these funny things, you go to court, you disconnect Hashem, you have a mistake. My brother, we want serious political leaders to lead the country called Ghana.
Okay, Mekao said, Mekao said, I have MCM TV, and your friend Sharp Talk, you're transmitting live from United Kingdom, near the Brown. We were putting for good down, we were Dr. Kwame J. Hanum, and I'm all Peter and Chubosiako so from the NPP, Dr. Kwame J. from the NDC, Peter Chubosiako from the NPP, and then Freddie, and so from the NDC, NDC Youth Organizer UK, and the London, UK. Oh, okay, London, okay. And so there's some more London, I'm UK United Kingdom. Why? Okay. All right. So, Yamra Peter. So, Peter, how do you see the EC box? And I say EC in general because when person is specific on Charlotte says no.
She made a decision
With them, yes.
Yeah, you see, I think the woman has from day one what display gross incompetence, and her handling of this particular issue depict the multiple incompetency. I don't know what displays is here. The handling of it. In fact, when the number was reduced from 17 or 15 to 4, I was happy because it was ridiculous. Say, more than 10 people, so could contest for presidency. But some of the reasons used to eliminate some of them, it is senseless. One, Obi to say Ayarega also were contested to become president. Once I know signature, what dress, free, you couldn't even provide it. I mean, this is clear evidence that you're not serious. And everybody knows from day one that Obi to say Ayarega has not been serious. Looking at Obi to say Obi also president Obi, I mean, Oba is president, and this is what I created. Now, Ogoyi, Obi, Oba, your running mate. The constitution is say, if you say Obi president, when you're more than 40 years. Now, Aquarano, what's on the date? The date, you say, when you're 18 years. Now, 18 years, and so what you say, what about Ghana? Now, Ghana, so you're right to say, on the so when you're 18 years, I want to be trouble. Now, just say, time on our register out to a face in Ghana. Now, we are underage, and do Ghana can say, so all these disqualification is right. But Obiti said Dr. Indum, and Nana could not do Ajman Rollins. Some of the reasons given were that Nipabia or signing ma Nana could not do no. Oma who said Sani Panano was signing Ama a different person. So that is another one. And Obinso was signing ma Dr. Indum. Oma who says Sani Pano. Yeah, registered 2012 or registered. And I registered 2014. Was I registered? I don't see why a double registration. Fair enough. It is the EC that has the primary document that will be able to know who has done multiple registrations. So what I said, look, Dr. Ferijan, catch that and say, a lot of people have done multiple registrations. They are going to publish all the names in the newspaper. No name was published. They do multiple names in for me. Electoral Commission intentionally produced about 60,000 names. Once we know that Nipa woman or my double registration, it is more than 2 million. So that's it. Electoral Commission. Now, Nipa na what can say that way you free mono? Obi ono akwa sign a movie. What about catch and says Nipa no share? Why double registration? Double registration. And one year, Muko, you free mono, and why double registration? Now say, man, you woman free movie. You see, and how is a candidate who has traveled from Accra to Walawale to meet somebody to fill his form? That's a Nipana failure man. That's what sign here. How is the candidate going to be able to know? Say, why the double registration? How is he going to know? And why should you punish somebody for the wrong that he has done? About me, minimum. And I may pass out one of them.
Now, they are not going to be signed to one sign of the sign. So, what they are going to go because only because of Nipa.
Yes, because I was a member of the party, sir.
You should know member.
Remember, not just say Okutan ID. Why didn't you know any? Okuta ID. What ID is what? Bibian work say also say Nipa which ID we are double registration. So how is the candidate going to be able to know say what maybe when my double registration? So it is the Electoral Commission's responsibility to have listed who have two poll out of and constitution say so person by onya nomination constituency behind it so onya about 5 endorsements. So out of 275 I mean, there's a number like that. No.
I said district and your constituency.
No, I'm talking about
district 216, constituency 275. So don't mix it.
Don't mix it. Let me come in.
No.
And they have all the.
No, I'm talking about
all the albums.
Don't mix it.
Can I finish here? Can I finish?
No, you're not projecting the truth. That is
that is the truth. I'm telling you.
So where? I said district. One constituency. Don't get yourself wrong.
Let's say I have used the word constituency or district. Constitution is say you need to have a number of people in every district to endorse you. And what compiling in out of the a lot, only 2 people and a double registration. And the electoral commission has the primary document to be able to determine who has done the double registration.
I don't know you're wrong. If you said parties be no.
They have the register.
No.
So you mean MPP don't have the register?
No, true.
They have it.
The fact that you have the register doesn't give you those who have done the double register.
No. As a president, as a presidential candidate, who check?
No. As long as I can do. The thing is, I have the register. The register is the one that was used to do the election. And until Obia won't be yes, but this is why you're single. We share the number now. Or register. How am I going to be able to know? Say, register me. Apart from that, it is the electoral commission who has compiled another extra register. My double register. And the electoral commission is keeping it. He has not given it to the political parties. How are the candidates going to Obia or no on the bidder? If I say Obia or for independent only political party uncontested one man on the first time a man register. How is he going to be able to compare that register with the previous one? Because only be that. Are you getting me? So the electoral commission should have been a bit lenient. Now, because okay, nipa 2 per day, Mr. Musa, nipa way unqualified. Can you please get somebody to come and replace it? So that's it. Now, apart from that, Masa, we look at the how. But look at all these political parties we're talking about. They have all been created by these people and DC. Under the auspices of electoral commission. Let me explain it. They have used them anytime. When they go to the IPAC, they use all these political parties that today we are.
No.
I'm talking about Ayariga. No.
Let's speak the truth.
It's not about the truth. I'm telling you the facts.
People are taking the facts from you.
I'm telling you.
Don't tell the full story.
I'm giving you the example. Can you keep quiet?
NDC did not make these parties. These are independent parties.
I'm giving you examples. I am giving you examples.
No.
Look, Obini said, I brand a friend of Drew. Our Eagle Party. 2000. Oman NDC Alliance. Eagle Party. Party won't say member presidential candidate. That party, whenever they go to IPAC, is there. I cannot go away, so at a party. Or no, I cannot go away. NDC and I creating. Sir, I go away. Ayariga has been created by NDC to come and cause mess. And unfortunately enough,
you have the facts. You have the facts.
Now, hold on.
My brother.
Now, if you look at what the electoral commission should have done, say, oh man, because
allegation now, because you can't just say.
No, you see, when it is obvious, you cannot avoid it. That is the fact.
Let me tell you something. Those, when you give in the register, those who are double registered, their names are not.
Okay.
What Peter is mixing here is that was people who use the NHIS card to register. It's not those who are double registered to take up from the register. It is anybody here, double registration. His name is not the electoral commission gave you.
Okay. No.
And I said that.
The point I'm making. Let me explain. So, George.
This Ayariga for ya can was me. This Ayariga ya can was me. The electoral commission doesn't restrict anyone who is a Ghanaian from it.
Okay.
It is a now way. Now also person form a political party. As long as you provided the constitutional requirements, who can stop you? Now who can Ayariga was me? Less than a week, 1 month. Nana Kurodu can was me. In 2012, in fact, after John took time to try and explain so many things to the woman. 2016 we can was so yeah, in 2012. How do you make the same mistake in 2016?
Okay.
So you see, when you do that, when you do that now, you make people believe say you are. If indeed anything can get these political parties there, then that means we can unite our own people. We can bring more people to us.
My Peter, I'm concluding what I'm now
because talking about elections in Ghana, NDC itself has never won any genuine election in Ghana before. They always steal, and they always create this kind of cacophony, using people to create mess. Just like they're using America.
But when this now here he said, and this Mahama America by on the day go by on Apalu and you all back. Is it because everything is like PPP by?
No, that's all. You see, even PPP, Dr. I have a serious you see, I have never trusted him in my life. You know why?
I was a minister.
And that's why I'm going to go there. You see, and that is where hold on. That is where I have a problem.
And
Can you please? Why are you hijacking? Doctor, listen. Why are you guys hijacking me? Let me make my point. Can I make my point?
No.
Look, you know why I have a problem with Dr. Indo? Somebody who is so opportunistic and treacherous. I don't know anybody who would be more than Dr. Indo. You know why? Obia, when the MPP, I had 8 years. When you became the flag bearer of CPP, you know what he did? He went to Central Region. He said that MPP, they are the most corrupt party ever. And no, Togo, hold on. You know why?
Because
if you are principal,
the Ministry of Corruption under his office, and Kufuor said,
don't listen to why Dr.
And Kufuor said, if you want to talk about corruption,
this is why you're not by Dr.
And that is what.
No, but how can you say that Dr. Kufuor created corruption under his government? No, the point I'm making is,
that word in the minister, the best word said, or your doctor, but
no, but that is my feeling. No, why he said what did he make a sense? Did he make any good sense?
Oh, Debbie, you can't say it that way. Say, or your doctor, no, Debbie.
But can I make my point?
Okay, go on.
If you're a principal person, if me, I will never be a member of NDC. You know why? Because of my principle. If you're a principal person and you work with a political party that is corrupt from day one, according to you work with a political party in government that is corrupt from day one, according to Dr. Endu, and you manage to work with that party, that government for 8 years, and when you become a flag bearer, you are telling them that you are not a principal, you are a dangerous person.
Peter, but I don't want somebody to know. Yeah, we say yes is once, but you are not talking
about. I'm talking about who was trying to say, who was trying to say, Dr. Endu, so you're creating and I'm telling you that we didn't create him.
You're free on them, you're brought back to the easy. Now, maybe some question, the Electoral Commission, no, whereby I know you see the EC boss on the wages, Charlotte to say, compare Charlotte to say to Dr. Frenjan. Why now you prefer say he's doing your year?
Is also when you have a builder, mason I will see that. Any painter will paint it down. Then I better one of my down here.
So you see no. You see and you might be all paintings of.
See, when you want to compare Afrejan and Charlotte to say, you're always going to make mistakes.
But people have started saying Afrejan.
So if Afrejan had not said that precedent, probably she would not have followed.
Okay.
It, you can't just say, oh, because he has disqualified 2 individuals, then he's better than.
No, but according to regulation, the regulation for you to fill the form, it says that when you submit your form, the EC is going to look into it, and if there is any mistake, they will give you an ample time for you to correct them.
Listen,
why couldn't they apply the one?
No. When you say that, hold on. When you say that, you always make a mistake.
It's not going to regulation.
No.
They have a deadline.
No. The deadline is for you to submit your form. It is not No,
malformed.
I can even
2 or
submit
3 weeks ago.
No.
That's a what trauma last
You see,
year.
This is
This
is another incompetency on your side. Say, a case your deadline. See, a case your deadline. And not just say, you form the fabric. It is the deadline for the electoral commission to receive it, and after that, they look into it and tell you what is wrong.
No, Peter, you are missing it. Let me tell you something, my brother. Let me tell you something. When the electoral commission go through your forms, there's something called final submission.
Okay.
So that's it. You can go there before the 29th. They can go through and tell you everything. But we have a final submission.
Okay.
It's that 29th, no, and that 30th.
I think so. Before that, I can't probably. I'm saying, omo comments, Facebook and so. Now, and every somebody begging can you know, but Mikhail say I MCM TV. Now, Jumedia, Uti and I said, sorry, Ushe, you know, and Messiah live was also Winners Radio, so Winners Radio UK, a live Winners Radio UK, and so and you know, Ocean live or MCM TV, you know, now say TN live Winners Radio UK, and so the Jumedia and the Sharp Talk, maybe the BR. And I say 28 bro. Now, and I know I'm saying, brother, I acquire the sign every now.
But easy. The lady no the lady nene Afarijan issue no. Why we say nene say? I don't expect people to start comparing them together.
But people are doing it now.
But when you compare them, when you compare both of them, you're always going to make wrong mistakes. Because Afarijan handled this from 92 all the way to now. Why don't you wait for the lady? No. Why don't you wait for the lady to even go for a first
So you're telling us that she's learning on the job?
No. It's not about
See, that's what you're telling us.
Even your flag bearer, your flag bearer, Nana Akufo-Addo. You are telling me, sir, the AC lady is learning on the job. Nana Akufo-Addo office. I was a Nima flag staff also. How to win elections? A book saving it out. No, no, I flag bearer. I know how to win elections. He's learning. How can you compare one of them?
You see, what we can say is that this
I need to correct this impression. You see, when a date is set for you to pick the form and submit it, that doesn't mean that if you even submit it the first day, the electoral commission is going to look into it and give you.
All right. I'm saying you were just 3 minutes, because I promised me say you were 3 minutes to wrap up the whole program. But before then, 3 minutes, maybe we have 1 minute, 1 minute. Now they wrap up. Okay. Yeah, also very quick one. On your own, on this whole thing, no, for submission. And then NDC, moment to me, Amagana, our restaurant, we manifest in the fan club amount. 1 minute.
I think. From the onset, the people of Ghana have seen the good works that John Mahama is doing in all areas. And that is the principle of the Social Democratic Party. Said, they are backed Obia in Sanka, a development TV. Into Usha, they are pursuing, and yet North from Kwan, and as a South from Kwan, and they're benefiting. All of Ghana, the Bia, with the Bia, they see John, so NDC, why Ama schools here, Moesiama. NDC, NPP, NC University, but crown by. All of that, can say VAT here. But a manifesto, by no say, yeah, mistake. And the VAT to the best at Wasu, and almost to sub you. Now, Usha, party bank, and then can look red. Almost a manifesto near Trump. Then when Usha, I manifesto near message. Now, kind. Let's messenger na kasa ewo ichire. No na ese catch Ghana for say. Mo hwe messenger no. Mo hwe message. Because mo hwe message na mo buy mistake. Atu abana MPP. Nti mo family hwe dia. NDC ayama omai no. Kanie aba, nsu aba, okwan ayeye. Hospitals ho. NHS na no years la also gina eyi platform so o say. Married managed 2,500. Who can say we am a co-founder? And she, if you say, so we see NHS a Gua, and yet then I will find or register 2,000.
Which is a solution a cast as a
solution a
cast. I say, can you, Dr.
Kwame Ejeyi, economist, or say, Kanya Nijinaso, a Juman Swamba, managers a year, Juma, Bibia year, Juma. Well, very quick one, young call, Mimi Abema, so, yeah, Freddie Orna, but all, yeah, will last submission.
Mini Abema, since President Mahama Beswa community, 2.5 million youth need access to education.
Okay.
Healthcare improved. 16,000 nurses and then employment. 60 and then the Baba 16,000 need access to healthcare. In fact, 12,500 teachers need access to employment through the youth schools ahead. Yes. Youth entrepreneurship support. President Mahama targeted 400,000 youth. Which MVP manifesto one. There's no even infrastructure. The word infrastructure say this school or let's say this hospital or aside that, President Mahama Kwani, the only leader, most of these factories now is coming back on stream now. Now, these factories here, yes, in one in the Bay tomorrow, Ghana for. So I say, it is so MPP, almost say look, almost chairman foreign companies, era system, almost Bay Juma. No more Sika, no more Fanko. Don't forget, say, constitution actually said any foreign company should employ at least 30%. It is 70% of employment if China and Sophia. Then I mean, it's in the end, this is for the Kasa look. Yam building Yankasa, investing in you, the young ones coming up. So that China no employers, no employees. MPP dear, Sebita fracture. Don't mess up foreign companies, no mind you. And look up also want to tax so. Party almost taxes so. Almost go for borrowing. They say can't even free in for about what you mean. Why am I? It's mean your Bema. 2016 elections, man put shit no mapa. President John Dramani Mahama. And your mapa or the 2 mom. No more Basabasabia, Mento, Kobi Biamba. As said, who compare countries, BT said, Libya, no year, you fully more than every. It's the American now, and say. Health centers and then charging more infrastructure, say, because we education sector, water sector, teshi, for the first time, teshi, and multimillion Pusua, this later at your mom. It is first now they walk 4 gallon, yellow gallon, yeah, and then any water gallon, yeah. Maybe say, President Moose best shop, Munima, President Mahama, what is your fuel shortage? I'm a car for us, a lie, say, your cotofu water. Debbie. Told that you have cleaning in everywhere. It is over a pioneer for investing. Jamie, but that's in the chairman. 2002, you're 430, 2005, you're 430, 2007, you're 430, and then everywhere. 8 good years, President Mahama. That's what I'm it's the mechanic now, and they said, President Mahama, you are Pana or yen. We are safe and then in our ground, say, oh, yeah. It's no miss, say, Ghana need be a baby, I will be a come. Never to about my sense, let's see John Dramani Mahama. As I said, MPP name workers have manifesto crop most of my set. I want to mean, if you come 7 December, you can't afford you now, no one to Abama, is a Celeste John Dramani Mahama. Now, meaning 7 December, Ghana for me, say, Twasso, Mahama and Twasso.
Okay, then. Peter, we'll find out submission now.
You see, when they are giving numbers, I wish that Ghanaians would take note of them. So over here, Ghana history. Time President Kufuor Somu, as some of them can say Ghana for they say, you best share how you people will manage this country and pay workers for 3 months. President Kufuor was able to move the country's economy from 3.5% in 2001. By the time Kufuor left the government, the GDP growth was 9.1. As I talk to you now, even including the oil, Ghana, the GDP growth in Ghana today is struggling to get even 4% under John Mahama. Now, almost 60 factories. If you build a factory and commission it, and within 1 week, the commission is shut down for 6 months. Commander factory. And I know John Mahama committee. The factory has been closed down. Why? Is it a good thing? Now, Sausha Ghana, President Nana Akufo-Addo, so be president, what can I say? Acquire ye be fa so na energy problem a ya face ama enuma se wo Ghana ye nkrofo agu e wo hospital aviation service and the traffic controls ye to me and control because of dumso and this we show manifesto yimu after they have dumso
I can do some traffic. Come on, my brother.
Master, you see when the traffic light use electricity, so only one American truck. And aviation controls, they also use electricity to be able to monitor. So they have all suffered. So that's it. Menokasa is here. Within a day, Ghana, we have never had it before. Temahabo had power outage for 24 hours. You know how much we lost? Ghana, Temahabo, we lost 128 million within 28 hours. Nasa the way Akoso for 5 years. Under John Mahama, 5 years. That's no, but this started before the election. It started before the election. The Dumso, he was the vice president when they started.
28 days out of for 5 years.
No,
my brother, check.
No, me say this has been going on all the time. Don't prompt him on the time. You, the two of you, you have 5 minutes, and I was watching. Now, Nana Kufuor say, a coin of a first one, obey Dumso Fiho, one of the means, say, or the Eboba can do Kuno Mamino. If you are Ghana, no. I say Ghana and this is focus on about the 100 days every cleaning in citizen. Now go for this over collecting in now go for the bar. Now or the generating electricity. In fact, we target to generate about 420 megawatts of energy out of the waste I generating in Ghana. Now go for this what they buy. And also Pahua. And also some must be want to be there. And also Pahua. Now go for the say Ghana, your first harbor I know Ghana. Takrade Habo. Now, the time you want Takrade Habo, now you may establish a custom bono to bring in the goods through Takrade Habo through to Babia, Siadeno. Now, a while. I don't think there was a plan, a blueprint. Dr. Nkrumah, I can say, another Habo, a waterman. So, maybe between the Yamana Fago, now, baby, apart from these two Habos, you need to go for the say. He is going to establish 2 harbors. Back on Jamestown. Wow, what's your cry? One Jamestown. Oko Jamestown. And this is what you are, and yet. I don't think you're calculating, yes, you're done, but turning in near the whole million harbor. And also Pahua. Kita, woman Casa group, go group. You see a better harbor. So, now other neighboring countries now only a puno. They will bring in their goods through Ghana, and Ghana will get money. So that's it. Okay. This now apart from that, no. Now they go for to say, a quite about you be creating a new mama and confront say. Every district be ye be generating and I say be creating factory. Every district
within 4 years.
Every well, but what mean now? Muslim let me start. When
Deben Ghana.
Oh.
When
did he become a president? He has never been a president.
Someone a foreign minister.
Okay.
Yeah, Nikrum. When you have found this one called Nikrum.
And the mama is president. The mama is president. The mama is president. I go for a university. But the mama is Nikrum. And Nippon in the beginning. No, now you are who for the group. Okay, Menamasi, Meda, my brother phone as say, you 2 years after so when you have no mobile, them say, and then who say NDC and NPP back. And yeah, say NPP for the back on went to me about the cow. Sing pa. Now what you said, Neno, you been ya a year or Munina or hand sending a tip of management in Ako. MCM TV. Yes, I found a live and so Winners Radio UK. And so Winners Radio UK. So you find a live and also now Jumadi the friend of Shop Talk. Namipa. Now what you said ne you never saw Asia. But that my boy phone in us. Who said to have a fair your cameraman, our director and so editor and so what to say. When we now support your much when they call Kama. Papa J or Mr. K and so on afi cameraman director makope Andy so also auntie Nyamepa next week you be say but I say we dey munya na dey so ehwe
na nyame pamre sim no so wo besa share next week yeah that's it good work hey you're off you're on do you know what dog good
Why should the system favor some people whilst others suffer? Why should the leaders enrich themselves whilst the people suffer? And cause us to turn against each other. Africans rise up. Mama Africa frowns to that and is praying for peace and unity.
Business being our headline in this time of liberation.
Ask why can't you exercise your right peacefully to know some political burden influence you to fight one another for their interest. Life is precious, value it one night. Life is precious, value it one night.
Love one another, for we are one people, one nation, one love. Remember, Mama Africa is calling for peace.
Rise up, Africa, your time has come to stand together as one. Give thanks and praises to the Most High God, cause we are one people in this world.
Mama Africa, cry aloud for peace. One love, one heart, one nation. Africa, cry aloud for unity. One love, one heart, one people.
To hospital. Oh, you cried. It's bien.
Nipabinya wafwa wabrawashasia Kaudwe chu Yewa mwebia ya mwani pane Yewa mwebia ya mwani pane Ya mwani paora Otiasi Obwafwana Nipa bebrenya wafwa wabrawashasia Kaudwe chu Nipa ya mwao Nipa ya mwao Yemwe nipa wamra Otiasi Yemwe nipa wamra Otiasi Yemwe nipa wamra Olipa ya mwao Fifi na fom Dionya bwafo temijina brani Yasi wafu baba ni nyankopon Na sunyami bebwe nipa Odife nipa so Nipe ya mwao Nipe ya mwao Yamwe nipa ora Otiasi Nipa bihu ya humitio Nipa bini kaya kra Papa ye bi nipa bi akwa maniemu Ama fufo bi kaputu afado ya Nanso nyame asem tra ya se Maye nyai papa ya dao Papa bia ya ya ninenu Weka ntu omae Ni ya sifo dacho Se onyami maubia Sakwenya bama Wafufra onyamoa Seonyami maubia Nyamukwa ya futo Sakwenya bama Wafufra onyamoa Olipe ya wao Olipe ya wao Sika ya famwati asefo No bini mareye o Ya wadaji ayenya mwati asifo No bini mdachi asem Wanipa uwa otene chasem Diaka ya wanini nyamite mwasem Tuwa mwebia pwamine Pwami wamra miti asio
Sarua bibi mami ya mamine Alami ya umwa
Ama when you are, let me for crazy. To hospital.
You make you cry. It's get bien.
fwana o obo fwana o nipa binya wafwa wabra washasya ka odwa chu yewa mwabia ya mwani pane yewa mwabia ya mwani pane ya mwani pa ora otiasi obo fwana o nipa bebre nyambo fa wa shasia odo chu nipa yamwa o nipa yamwa o